revolution, the flag of hope, the flag of unity has risen in Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso. What you see here, this is the flag of the Alliance of Sahel States. Of course, in the previous videos have been shared about this issue, the flag, and I explained the meaning of this flag. But all in all, this is the flag of the Alliance of Sahel States that has risen in Ouagadougou, in Bamako, in Niamey, and caused the falling of the flag of ECOWAS. So, my dear lovely family, you heard a lot from President Traore. Of course, he's inviting other African countries, nations to unite, to come together, to use our resources to build our future. So, and of course, he touched the issue of some Africans who are blind, follow the imperialists, try to discourage them, but they are moving on. So we have no shortage of perpetrators and betrayers in this continent. There are those who are beneficiaries of this condition. They want Africans to be poor because they are benefiting from the poverty of Africans. There are those who are supplying goods, medicine, equipment in the continent of Africa. So they are the beneficiaries of the systems. So they are not happy with what's happening in Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso. And also, they don't want Africans to wake up. They want Africans to continue sleeping. But we are the people of Africa. We must raise our voices, especially those who have opportunities to raise our voices. Let us raise our voices and call for the unity of this continent. Call Africans to wake up, to understand that we have no uncle, we have no brothers, we have no sister, we have no mothers or fathers outside there who will come to help us. It's we Africans who are responsible. Look what happened to Sudan. Sudan has left alone. People are dying. People are suffering. Look what happened to Democratic Republic of Congo. People are raising voices in DRC because in DRC there's minerals, but not only in DRC where people are suffering. People are suffering in Sudan. But we are keeping silent. No one is talking about Sudan because there's no rare earth minerals. There's no coltan, there's no cobalt, there's no lithium there. There's only oil there. The thing that many countries have, oil can be also found in the Arab countries. So that's why you see people are keeping silent. People are raising voices in DRC because there's minerals where these powerful countries are using to their equipment, to their bombs and technologies, AI. That's why they have raising voices. But all in all, we the people of Africa, we must come together. We must unite and see what we can do. And that's why I have been suggested to have Africa Diaspora Summit. Of course, one good thing that we are going to have CARICOM African Union Summit in Addis Ababa this year in September. That's a good news, and that's a good move for Africans. We hope we must. Of course, sometimes I think we need Africans who are not leaders. You know, we need Africans who are intellectuals to come together. You know, sometimes our leaders, they are so politically. We need revolutionaries and Pan-Africanist intellectuals to sit down, to come together, to think what we can do with our resources, to ask yourself, what can we do to do businesses among ourselves? What can we do to make sure that we are going to have a common currency? We are going to have a single army. What are we going to do so that we can have peace in the continent? You know, as I said many times, our political leaders are doing well, but not much as we expected. Because if they have political will, this time we have been talking about United Africa. But we are not talking about unite. Just imagine these countries, Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso, within 2 years, they have succeeded to come together. They have formed their own flag. They came with their own passport. You see, they are going to work on single currency. They have single army. You see, within a short time. But we have these legion bodies that have there for many years. They don't have single army. They don't have flag. They have a flag, but they don't have a passport. You see? No free movement of people. You see? Let me ask you, we know that Congo and Rwanda is in the East African community. Can Congolese move free to Rwanda? Can Rwandese move free to Congo? No. Recently you heard about the issue of Guinea-Bissau to withdraw from ECOWAS. You see? So I think there's something wrong that we have done through our politics. We need political wills to solve challenges. Those who are in leadership, don't fear anything. Lead us in the right direction. Take us where we want to go. We want to go to the United Africa, where the people in Nigeria can come and access resources in Democratic Republic of Congo, where the Congolese can supply resources to the industries in South Africa, where Congolese can supply oil in Uganda, where Uganda can supply oil in Sudan. Look now, our oil are going out there. Our resources have been taken. Yes, we can say we don't have technologies. The thing that I don't accept totally, Africa, we have technologies. Right now, Uganda is manufacturing electric buses. Right now, Nigeria has manufacturing helicopters. We have seen Dangote is doing well, very well. You see, in cement and other products, in oil. In Burkina Faso, we have heard about the issue of electric cars. You see, gold are being processed in Burkina Faso. In Zimbabwe, there have been saying this many times. We have intellectual there who converted radio frequency into energy. Even Europeans didn't do like this, but we have someone in Zimbabwe. So to say we don't have technologies, it's wrong. It's our mindset. We think that Africans, we cannot have technologies. We can't do better. We think it's only Chinese who are responsible for technologies. No, we have not given Africans opportunities. Africans are busy fighting each other. Africans are busy running away from conflicts. So if Africans, we can sit down, we can be in a peaceful place, we can innovate, we can do wonders, we can feed ourselves. It is possible. We have seen it in many countries. And always have been saying this, and I will continue to say, you know, conflict in Africa is a multi-billion industry. People are supplying medicine to those who have been injured in conflict. People are supplying weapons, are making money. People are supplying food. People are supplying instrument, cars, whatever. You see, it's a multi-billion industry. So this conflict that we see, people are making money. But we remember that people are losing life also. So I think, my dear lovely family, we need to understand the reality. We need to understand the reality that we need to bring peace. We need to come together. We need to work together. We need to support one another. We need to protect each other. That's what always we have been preaching here. Peace, one Africa, one love. That's what we are always talking about. So my dear lovely family, dear friends, fellow Africans, if you have anything, please share with us through the comment section. If you wish to share the video, it will be better, because we want many Africans here in the continent and to those who are in the diaspora to get the message. So make sure that you do so. You help us to share the video, you like it, as well as you give your opinions. After that, let me say thank you. Have a nice time. See you next time. Bye-bye.